Hello, good day. How are you today? I hope you are fine, cause I am fine. So today in mathematics, we are going to be learning about the mathematical signs, okay? We are going to be learning about the different signs we have. Are we ready? We are ready, right? Good. So we are going to be knowing about the plus sign, the minus sign, the equal to, greater than, and less than. We are going to be learning about the signs which I just mentioned and how to identify them. We are going to know how to identify signs, okay? The different types of signs we have. Let's go. This is called the plus sign. It is called the word plus sign. It is called the word plus sign. It looks like cross, right? But in mathematics, it is called the plus sign. It is called the plus sign. And what is the plus sign used for? It's used for adding together. Is used for adding together. When you see the plus sign, it means adding together. When you see the plus sign, it means adding together. You can add different things together. You can add biscuits, candies, fruits together. That is what the plus sign means, okay? When you see the plus sign, it means adding together. It's when you put things together. When you see the plus sign, it means adding together, okay? So this sign is called the plus sign. It's called what? The plus sign. It's for adding together, okay? Our next sign we have is called the minus. It's called what? Minus. And this sign means taking away. It means take away or taking away. And it can also be called subtraction. But we are going to be calling it take away. Okay? This is the minus sign and you can call it take away. What do we mean by take away? When you have oranges, you have 5 oranges and you take away 2 oranges, you have how many left? That is what the plus sign is used for. It's used for taking away things, okay? If you have 5 oranges and you gave your sister or brother 2 oranges, how many will you be left with? That is what take away. You took away 2 oranges and gave to your sister or brother. So the minus sign is called take away, okay? Did we get that? We did, right? Good. So we have the plus sign and it's for adding together. The plus sign is for adding together. And the minus sign is for take away. Is what for? Take away. Okay? Then we have the equal to. The sign is called equal to. And what do we mean by equal to? Is when two things are equal. Is when two things are equal of the same amount, okay? So the equal to sign is when two things are equal. When you have added or subtracted, when they are equal, okay? So this is called the equal to. It's called the what? Equal to. We can call it the same as, okay? So we have the plus sign. The plus sign is for adding together. The minus sign is for taking away, which is subtracting. And the equal to, it means when two things are equal, okay? Do we know our signs now? We know our signs, right? We have the plus sign, the minus sign, and the equal to. So should we look at some examples? We should look at some examples to know our signs, okay? We have here, what are these? These are called star. They are called what? Star, right? And this sign is called the what? Plus sign. It is called the plus sign, and we have a star here. Remember, we said a plus sign is for adding together. Is what? For adding together. And now we have a star here and another star. What do? We add them together because this is a plus sign. It is a what? Plus sign. And when we see a plus sign, we do what? We add together, right? When we see a plus sign, we add together. So we are going to be adding the first star and the second star together. Let's add them together. When we are adding together, we are counting them together. We are doing what? We are counting them together. Are you ready to count? Okay. We have one star and two stars. So how many stars do we have? We have two stars. And what number is this? Number 2. We counted 2 stars. We have 1 star and 2 stars. Remember, this plus sign means adding together. So we added 1 star and the second star we have 2 stars. Okay, we go over to the next one. We have how many stars here? This is a star, this is a star, and what is this? This is a plus sign. It is a what? Plus sign. Remember, when we see the plus sign is add together, is what? Add together. And we have another star, we have another star. We are going to add all stars together. Are we ready? We are going to add them together, and when we are adding them together, we are counting them together. We are going to count them together to get our answer, right? Good. Okay, let's count. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. How many stars do we have? We have 4 stars. And what number is this? Number 4. So 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, 4 stars. So it equals to 4 stars. Remember, this sign is called the equal to. It's called the equal to. Okay? Good. So we have known how to add our stars together. Right? Good. We are going to be looking at how to use the minus sign. Are we ready? Remember, the minus sign is called take away, okay? So this is the minus sign, and how do we use the minus sign? We have here 5 minus 2. We have 5 minus 2. And how are we going to calculate 5 minus 2? We are going to use our strokes, okay? We are going to count 5 strokes and take away 2, okay? Do we understand that? Remember, the minus sign is take away. So we are going to count 5 strokes and take away 2, okay? Let's count. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strokes. And what do we do next? We take away 2 strokes, okay? Let's take away 2 strokes. We have 1, 2. We have taken away 2 strokes. And what do we do next? We count the remaining. Let's count. We have 1, 2, 3. We have 3. So 5 minus 2 is 3. Okay? Good. So we say minus is take away. You have 5 strokes and you take away 2 strokes. And you counted the remaining strokes. And how many strokes did you have left? You had 3 strokes left. Here is also 4 minus 3. We count 4 strokes first. 1, 2, 3, 4. And what do we do next? We take away 3. We do what? Take away 3. Let's take away 3 strokes. We take 1, 2, 3. 3 strokes have gone. So how many do we have left? Let's count. We have 1. How many strokes do we have? We have 1 stroke left. Remember, plus sign is adding together and take away sign is taking away. Do we understand? Good. I hope you understood that, right? Very good. So we're going to go and be looking at other sign. And what sign do we have here? We have the greater than and the less than. Now, the greater than is this sign and the less than is this sign, okay? We have our right hand and our left hand. The greater than is our right hand pointing towards the right. When we bend from our elbow, we perform the greater than sign, and when we use our left hand, we perform the less than sign. So the greater than sign is pointing towards the right, and the less than sign is pointing towards the left. The greater than sign is pointing towards the right, and the less than sign is pointing towards the left. Okay? The greater than sign represents our right hand and the less than sign represents our left hand. Okay? So this is the greater than and this is the less than. Okay? What do we mean by greater than? Greater than is any number on an object that is bigger than another number or another object. Greater than is any number that is bigger than another number or any object that is bigger than another object. That is called greater than. Okay? And less than is any number that is smaller than another number or any object that is smaller than another object. Okay? Did we get that? Less than is any number that is smaller than another number and any object that is smaller than another object. So I hope we'll be able to identify our signs, right? This is called the greater than sign and this is called the less than sign. Our right hand represents the greater than and our left hand represents the less than. Okay? We got that right. We learned about the plus sign, the minus sign, the equal to, and greater than and less than. We got that right? Good. Okay. So I hope we'll be able to identify our signs when we see them. The greater than is any number that is greater than another number or any object that is greater than another object. And the less than is any number that is smaller or any object that is smaller than the other. We got that right? Good. Okay. So you're going to be doing some exercise for me using our lesson. I hope we'll be able to identify our signs when we see them, right? We are going to be able to identify them. So you have to identify the sign, which is the plus sign and which is the minus sign. Is this the plus or is this the minus? You pick whichever is the plus and whichever is the minus. Remember, the plus sign is for adding together and the minus sign is for take away. So you have to pick which of this sign is the plus sign and which of them is the minus sign. We can do that, right? Yes. And we have to also do this one, identify the sign which is greater than the less than, okay? We have to identify the greater than sign and the less than sign. And also the equal to sign. We will be able to do that, right? Good. I'm sure we'll be able to identify our signs when we see them now because we have learned about identifying signs. We'll be able to do that, right? Very good. Okay. Practice knowing how to identify your signs. Okay?